It is going to be a big next couple of days for Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling, as at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 23rd, 2018, Ring of Honor's annual two-day event in Korakuen Hall begins. This will be the third year in a row the promotion has traveled to Tokyo for the event, but the 2018 edition may prove to be the most significant yet. In the main event of Night 1, Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega, the newly reunited Golden Lovers, will join forces with Chase Owens to take on the team of Marty Scurll, Hangman Page, and Cody. So it will be Bullet Club versus Bullet Club and Kota Ibushi. Night 1 of Honor Rising 2018. So let's just take a look at the lineup here for Night 1, which will air on New Japan World. Let's see, Kitamura and Hanare going up against Bullet Club OG members Takahashi and Bad Luck Fale. And the second match, Cheeseburger, Delirious, and Jushin Liger going up against Hikuleo, Tangaloa, and Tama Tonga. So the Gorillas of Destiny and the Three Sons of Haku going up against Cheeseburger, Delirious, and Jushin Liger. Then the third match, we got David Finlay and Juice Robinson going up against the Young Bucks. In the fourth match, Kushida going up against Hiromu Takahashi and Flip Gordon. When they announced the lineups for this, we commented on how this is a big opportunity for Flip Gordon here. A good showing in these two events for Flip Gordon could land him in the Best of the Super Juniors tournament later on this year. In the fifth match, Taguchi, Jay Lethal, and Ring of Honor World Champion Dalton Castle will take on the Best Friends and Jay White. And Dalton Castle will defend his Ring of Honor World Championship against Beretta on Saturday. Then the semi-main event of Night 1 for the Never Openweight Championship. I thought this was interesting. Hiroki Goto will be defending his Never Openweight title against the Beer City Bruiser. Well, his longtime partner Silas Young won the Ring of Honor TV title recently, so perhaps the Beer City Bruiser will get some gold as well. And then, as we mentioned, in the main event, it's the Golden Lovers and Chase Owens against members of the Elite. Now, how the Golden Lovers ended up teaming with Chase Owens for this match was explained in the latest episode of Being the Elite. Omega approached Owens, who was playing basketball at the time, about being on Team Kenny. Owens responded that he is Team Tongan, and that's the only team he's on, but a deal was struck where if Omega was able to sink a basket, then Owens would team with him on the main event of the February 23rd show. Omega hit the shot, and Owens is in the match. Now, how his opponents from the Elite feel about facing their fellow Bullet Club member might not be known until match time. Something to watch for during this bout is how Owens and Omega's opponents react to being in the ring with them for this match. Should be interesting. In terms of the Bullet Club OG faction and the Elite, we've talked about how some tension had been building between these two factions. However, it became clear on the NJPW Fallout Tour in Australia that the Bullet Club OG faction is fine with Kenny Omega. They teamed together successfully on numerous occasions during the tour. On the latest episode of Being the Elite, the Young Bucks and the BCOGs squashed any beef which may have been developing between the two sub-factions, as Tama Tonga himself, arguably the most outspoken member of the Japan-based portion of the group, said Bullet Club is fine. So really, it appears as though the civil war in Bullet Club is between Cody and Kenny Omega and nobody else. So we'll see how that continues to play out, however. Now let's taking a look at the Night 2 lineup for Honor Rising 2018. Hanare versus the Beer City Bruiser in the opener. David Finlay, Juice Robinson, Jay Lethal versus Hikuleo, Chase Owens, and Yujiro Takahashi of the Bullet Club OGs. Taguchi and Flip Gordon will team together against Bushi and Hiromu Takahashi. And we talked before about how this is a big next couple of days for Flip Gordon. Then the Never Openweight 6-man Tag Team Championships are on the line as Cheeseburger, Delirious, and Jushin Liger will take on Bad Luck Fale and the Gorillas of Destiny. Then Chucky T, Yoshihashi, and Jay White from Chaos will take on the Young Bucks and Hangman Page. In the semi-main event of Night 2, Dalton Castle will defend the Ring of Honor World Championship against Beretta. And then in the main event, the Golden Lovers, and I believe this is the first time that they have reunited as a 2-on-2 tag team. They'll be taking on Marty Scurll and Cody. But it's worth noticing that Marty Scurll had a harsh reaction to this match being signed. The villain tweeted out the following not long after the match was announced, just saying, "I didn't agree to this," then making sure to get his hashtag and a little umbrella emoji added in. So it appears while Cody is the only member of Bullet Club who seems to have a problem with Kenny Omega, there are little hints that Kenny Omega might not feel great still about being in Bullet Club. There's still the question of Kenny Omega teaming with Kota Ibushi, and Kota Ibushi is not a member of Bullet Club and has told reporters he has no plans on ever becoming one. In an interview he gave to Tokyo Sports, Ibushi gave a blunt answer regarding the question of if he was now a member of Bullet Club. "I haven't belonged to a faction up until now, and I won't in the future," Kota Ibushi was quoted as saying. The credit for the translation should go to Chris Charlton. He does a little better job than Google Translate. Meanwhile, Omega told the same media outlet, that's Tokyo Sports, that the Golden Lovers transcend wrestling while his role in Bullet Club is just a job. He said, "I didn't go to WWE because I was waiting for him," talking about Kota Ibushi. "If we aren't together, there's no point. I want us to change the world together. I took belts with Bullet Club, did a lot, but that was all the job. Golden Lovers transcends wrestling. This is real life." It's not, but he said that. "As long as there was a chance for this to happen, I wasn't going to say goodbye to New Japan Pro Wrestling." In the Golden Lovers reunion mini documentary on New Japan World, Omega told cameras that he and Ibushi never had the chance to show the world they are the best, but perhaps now is their chance. So how will the rest of Bullet Club react to Omega teaming with someone from outside the faction? That's not the only unanswered question still remaining in this angle. While the Elite and Bullet Club OGs appear to be on the same page, something will still need to give between Cody and Omega. Both Cody and Omega are exhibiting behavior which could seemingly get them kicked out of the faction. Cody for declaring himself the leader of the faction despite not having the approval of other members, and Omega for focusing on a run with a non-Bullet Club tag team. Honor Rising goes down February 23rd and 24th from Korakuen Hall. It'll air on New Japan World. Want to remind everyone to please hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already to make sure you're not missing out on any reports regarding ROH, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Bullet Club, Kenny Omega, Golden Lovers, and anything else going on in wrestling. I'm the iGuy from Spoiler Free Wrestling.